So for the hamstring, we can do a lot of different things. I like to warm it up, and so the key is that there's a lot of hamstring muscle in there. You got the three, you have a fourth one kind of up into here. So these muscles and your adductors in here. So there's a tricky part about this. Hamstrings are right next to the adductors, right over on the inside of the leg. And then on the outside, it's got the IT band. So sometimes the hamstrings on this lateral portion get so tight that they restrict the IT band to some level because they're connected. The lateral hamstring on the outside is connected a little bit to the part of the IT band. So it's really important to first warm it up. So I take my body weight to find the best pressure. You have flat fingers and you get body weight, and you can roll and feel with your fingers as you're rolling where is the most resistance, like where the hamstrings that are the tightest are going to pop out. You're leaning down, and you can tell like there's a little portion right in this section right here. So there's a little part right here that's tight. So he's got this. If I had lotion, I would use lotion, and I would work on different angles of loosening it up. I could work this way. A lot of times the hamstrings do two things. So they're bending your knee joint, and they get tight this way, in this direction, when he bends his knee. Also, they're extensors, so it does this, so the hamstrings do that. And they also tighten that way. So this is the method of doing the hamstrings that in this position. But you can do some of it on the side, and you can also do the hamstrings for all the fibers that do extension. You can loosen while he's face up. So you're working in here, and you can find now up here in the attachments. So it's a sensitive area. I keep flat hands, and I lean my body weight. And so when you lean your body weight and you feel where people have a lot of problems on the attachment of the hamstrings, and at this point right by the glute. If the glutes are weak, this part of the hamstring is going to work harder. It's not all equal. So I can feel it, I can roll it, I can feel it in here, I can lean my weight in here, and I can really get a good feel of where it is. Also, you want to use all of your hands. People like to use part of their hands like this or like that. Something doesn't feel as comfortable for people. So psychologically, if you use your entire hand on the muscle and you move it and you work with it, this feels much more secure psychologically, and they're going to relax better because these muscles hurt. And if this is where people have been having pain, like now that I've warmed it up, I can feel as I'm leaning down that this muscle, this hamstring right here, these fibers here are much tighter than the other parts. So I can do that, and I can feel it, and I can work it in here this way, and I can angle it this way and feel it this way. And you can roll and feel it now. Sometimes, now in this position, you take your thumbs like that, and I just lean, and when you lean your body weight, the muscles that are the tightest, the ones that he's got problems with specifically, are going to give you resistance this way. So I can feel this muscle, this hamstring is a little tight, and this part here is tight because I'm leaning down. I'm not pushing down on his hamstrings. If you push down, you're going to hurt your shoulders, you could hurt your back, you can hurt your wrists, and you don't need to do it. It's way too much. Your body weight is perfect. So I can tell there are certain muscles in here that are fine. They're perfectly good. And then there's other ones like right in here. And so now be very careful. So you're not working in the back of the knee. You're not working here. So your hamstring work is going to get very, very light and delicate as it gets to the knee, because the knee's super delicate and there's got a lot of nerves in here. So you can work it this way. Now, you can also, as you've worked the hamstring, you can feel the adductor pain. Some people, and I found this after working on hundreds of people, I found that people could swear their hamstrings are tight. But when I was working, or what they'll tell me is that their inner thigh muscles are tight and there's pain in here, but it really is their medial hamstring. So you can tell whether it's their adductors or whether it's their hamstring by pulling your fingers and feeling where the person feels discomfort. You can feel where it's tight, exactly. Like you can tell right in here. He's going to be much tighter in here. And this is his hamstring. This is not his adductors. But some people don't know what muscle it is. They just tell you what it is. So you can figure it all out. And okay, that's all I would do for that part there.
All right.